Hello, Libra, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Libra may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today, Libra, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what potential blessings or energies may be moving in your direction or that you may be attracting in the month of August. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All that information is down below. That being said, let's take a look here, Libra, at what may be coming through for you potentially here in the month of August. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channeled messages. All you need to do is just give a thumbs up or a like, share, subscribe, and feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. That being said, Libra, let's take a look at what potential blessings or energies may be moving in your direction or that you may be attracting in the month of August. And well-being just flipped out of the deck all by itself. So that's beautiful here. I'll talk a little bit more about that. Let's see what else is coming through for you. You have the sixth chakra and patience. Okay. All right. So well-being in the month of August, there may be here an overall type of energy here, feeling good about your either mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, energetic health, just feeling great. Okay, some of you here may see some type of improvement here in the areas that I just mentioned. Okay, so there could be this kind of overall type of feeling great. This could also be that you may notice that people that you may know might say, hey, you look a little different, or hey, wow, you're glowing, and maybe you haven't done anything, but it's just that type of radiance that you may be showing to the world here potentially in the month of August. So this is beautiful energy for you. You also have here the sixth chakra, which is the third eye chakra. Okay, that's the area right between your eyebrows. Okay, so there could be here this energy coming in your direction or strengthening here in the month of August, where there's this sense of you being able to either think clearer, see things clearer, and this could be very much connected to not just like what you see like physical, in the physical. This could be intuitively. So what you intuitively see, feel, your six senses may be here either heightening, intensifying, amplifying, or developing for some of you. I feel that there's more of a certainty with you in regards to listening to your intuition, listening to your gut level feeling. And although the third eye chakra is the one that's highlighted here, it could very well be talking about any other of the six senses. So it could be claircognizance, your ability to just know that you know what you know, even though you don't have tangible evidence. It could be the third eye chakra, like I said, clairvoyantly, you just may see pictures or images, or you may have some type of premonition. It could be gut level feeling as well, clairsentience. Okay, so there are many different ways that could be showing up for some of you here in the month of August, and I feel that that's the radiance here. For some of you, is having a lot to do with energy or spiritually. There's this, it's coming across like you being able to fine tune or tune into your six senses here more than the usual, or at least trusting it more than the usual. You do have here patience coming in as the last placement here, and there may be something that you may be wanting to see or experience, or something that you want to hurry up in the process. And this is talking about divine timing may be at play here in connection to something that you may be wishing, hoping, desiring, or yearning, or something that you may be waiting for here. Okay. So patience here is coming through, but it's coming more so as if it's this essence or this energy of divine guidance. I'm also getting here that there could be this sense of reminding you to be flexible. Okay. There's a difference between our human time versus things coming at the best time and in the highest, greatest good for you, with divine timing being at play. So that's coming through as well. So listen, all three cards are beautiful here. Very, very good. And beautiful energy here coming in for you in the month of August. Let's see what else is coming through for you. All right, Libra, let's see what else is coming through. And you have here, Libra, you have clock. I mean, talk about validation, confirmation, needing time. Like I said, there could be something that you are wanting, desiring, yearning, praying for to come in your direction, or for you to be able to experience or take part of here. And this is talking about you needing to tap into the patience, to your patience here, Libra, potentially in the month of August. I was going to say July. So for some of you, it's something that you've been waiting since, July, maybe June or July or something like that. But for others of you, again, there's a sense of you just being reminded that there's a time that needs to happen here. For some of you, you need time to heal. Okay. And that may make sense here for some of you here, especially with this well-being, as it's as if you've been doing the work, and in the month of August you're going to start or continue to see the reaping the rewards of this healing that you've been doing, okay, or the time that you've been healing here. As I said at the top of the reading, there may be here some sense of improvement or progress, and of course the clock saying the same. Now, Libra, you have two different decks here saying the same thing or pointing to the same symbolism here of time. Again, patience may be needed in something connected to either a situation, circumstance, event, person, or environment in the month of August. If there is a delay, this is talking about just hang in there, because something may work itself out. Now, for some of you here, look at that. You have wedding rings. It says union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love and devotion, and beautiful, beautiful energy here. Some of you, listen, if you are already in a connection, this could be the strengthening of the union, the strengthening of the connection, your partner, even if it's a seasoned connection, okay? So it's something growing, okay? Something healing here between the both of you and expanding. For those of you who are single, there could be here love on the horizon. Now, of course, it doesn't always have to be love, but it could be for some of you. There could be love here on the horizon for you. For others of you, if you're looking at this from a career standpoint here, there could be better rapport. There could be here being able to connect with your staff, with your colleagues, with people that you work for, maybe even here clients, okay? So there may be here more of this beautiful, effortless rapport between you and the people that you work for, your friends, your family, your loved ones, maybe even friendships here, healing as well. Because remember, the clock here says time to heal. So especially if there was a connection, or if there is or there was, okay, either way, because Mercury is in retrograde. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because of that. Mercury is in retrograde, which just simply means that Mercury is going against its normal rotation. Now, Mercury very much influences communication, the mind, travel, knowledge, forms of expression, the clarity of thought. And there may be here in the month of August, Libra, that you may take a moment to think back to a connection in your past or recent past, because this is very much connected to Mercury retrograde, to your past or recent past, to someone or a connection that you may have felt, especially if you're single, that there was a possibility, but maybe it just wasn't the right time. There could be here this energy of you thinking about that connection or thinking about that person. It could go vice versa here as well. Because this is your reading, Libra. I'm just letting you know it could be more on your end. Now, remember, Libra, you are ruled by Venus, okay, the planet of love, relationships, and connections. So if we're looking at this from a romance standpoint, there could be here thoughts, okay, like I said, your third eye chakra. There could be like thoughts in the 3D world, right? That you're thinking about a past person or situation, and there's something about your gut level feeling in a way chiming in, okay? Chiming in, making you realize something now that perhaps you didn't realize before in the past or recent past. And because of this Mercury in retrograde, which, by the way, is going to be until August 11th, however, there's always that shadow period, there could be that type of thinking about. Now, it doesn't have to be connected to a connection or a person per se. This could be for some of you. For others of you, there could be just lessons, situations, circumstances, or events that you may not have, in a way, tied the loose ends or connections with, right? So there may be some things here that are still up in the air. You may have placed them in the back burner. Maybe at that moment in time, whenever these situations, circumstances, events, or opportunities came in, maybe it wasn't the right time then. Maybe you just put it in the back burner. Now that Mercury is in retrograde, it's not a good time to start anything new, but it is a great idea that if you left things open, okay, if there was this sense of tying loose ends, it is a really good idea to go back, if you'd like, and finish things up, okay? Wrap things up in whatever situation, circumstance, event, or area of your life this could be talking about for you. So that Mercury retrograde would be a great opportunity to close those chapters, those things, and be able to review, reassess, analyze, and review, and maybe even here reconsider for some of you some things that you may have left out. You left up in the air is how this is coming across. By the way, I have a strong Mercury placement. So now that this Mercury is in retrograde, there you can hear that I may stumble over my words. But anyway, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you, Libra. And you have here last minute changes, too late, behind schedule. Again, remember that I said at the top of the reading that although this says patience here, this could be talking about potential delays or challenges. There could be some plans or things that you are expecting or wanting to see that maybe you have been yearning, desiring, and waiting for. And it's as if you want it to happen now, or you're like, hey, listen, it's time. Has the universe forgotten about what I've been asking, desiring, or yearning? And like this said, needing time, whatever this may be, happening behind the scenes, there may be here some last minute changes that, number one, may cause a delay. It may cause rescheduling. There may be issues with you maybe planning something or someone planning something, and then last minute there's a shift, there's a change. Maybe it's something that is completely totally beyond your control or beyond anyone's control, like weather. Like it may be another, especially listen carefully, especially with Mercury being a retrograde. If you have those travel plans, okay, don't be surprised if there's a little bit of a delay there. Okay, it's already coming in. You need to be patient. All right. So again, last minute changes. It says too late, behind schedule. So again, things may not be running in the time order or on this timely human schedule that you may have in the back of your mind, or what you may have on your quote unquote itinerary. Okay. So there you go. So there may be some changes there as well. All right, let's take a look at what else is coming through. By the way, Libra, I do have another deck here for you. And if you missed the channeled messages focusing on what you don't see coming, take a look down below in the description box. There is a link there, and that's going to give you an outlook of what you don't see coming. I did that months ago, but focusing on the next 3 months, which at the time was June, July, and August. So there may be some information there for you as well. All right, so let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. What potential blessings or energies may be coming in your direction. I do feel that there is this sense of reminding you that you needing to just relax through whatever last minute changes may be coming up, or last minute cancellations, delays, or postponements here. Just, you know, kind of reminding you here to become cool, collected should those situations arise, or should that happen here in the month of August. And look at that, 3 of Wands, exactly what I was talking about. 3 of Wands is waiting for the right opportunity to lunge into either a direction that you've been wishing, hoping, desiring, yearning. Wands are all about passion, drive, and they're about ambition. Okay, it's about that fire in your belly. And the 3 of Wands is basically moving in that direction, but waiting for the right opportunity to do so. So there may be something here that, because remember, this is the 3 of Wands, but the card before that is the 2 of Wands. So there's a lot of planning. There could be something here, like I said, that you may have been planning for a while, and last minute there may be a little bit of a shift or change, and it's all about you. Yes, you're going to have this sense of anticipation. You really want to move forward. But for some of you, this is kind of reminding you here, hey, listen, you may need to hold on something here just a little bit, because there may be something happening behind the scenes that you may not know about, or there could be something here beyond your control that a certain amount of patience is required in order for things to fall back into place. Okay. Besides the 3 of Wands, you do have here the Knight of Cups. You will be potentially here in the month of August moving in the direction of listening to your heart as well as your intuition. Okay, the Knight of Cups is that type of energy. Okay, the Knight of Cups is also about apology. Okay, so whether it is that you ask for an apology or you accept an apology, especially with the fact that it says time to heal. And it may be possible that there could be a connection from the past or recent past, like I said at the top of the reading, that there may be this type of energy where either you may feel like you are in need to apologize for something, or vice versa, the person may apologize to you. But the Knight of Cups is talking about that sense of being able to move past whatever situation, circumstance, or event, whatever tension there may have been, either in the past or recent past, or in the month of August in the near future. Okay, so that is how this is coming in. I do feel, though, that if there is some type of kind of like tension here that may arise in the month of August, there is going to be this energy of patching things up. Okay, I don't feel that this is going to be something that's going to last a very long time. I feel that it is due to the fact that Mercury is in retrograde. And as you know, when Mercury is in retrograde, it could be. What are you doing there? Here. Sorry, guys. It's Ace here in the background. When Mercury is in retrograde, it does give a higher tendency for misunderstandings between people. Okay. So again, I'm not surprised that that is coming up here. Last but not least, let's take a look at what is your potential advice here for the month of August. Let's see what's coming through for you here, Libra. Sorry, Libra, I was holding this upside down and I noticed there. All right, let's see what's coming through. What is your advice potentially here for the month of August? And you have exhausted. Okay, exhausted. We'll talk about that in a minute, but remember that I was talking about in the month of August, there's going to be this sense of you improving, whether that's improving your mental health, emotional health, physical health, energetic health, spiritual health. Well-being is here for you. Okay. It may be something that you may have to wait or may have waited for quite some time because you do have your patience. And this healing process may have taken a bit of a while, but the time has come in order to be able to move in that direction. Exhausted could be, of course, in many different ways. It could be exhausted, fatigued, or drained. As I mentioned before, Mercury is in retrograde. That could also be a little bit much of a kind of, pulling on your energy, especially with Uranus and Gemini as well. Okay. So, of course, if you have Gemini or if you have Virgo placements, also remember, Mercury doesn't just rule Gemini, it also rules Virgo as well. So, something to keep in mind. That being said, it says your life feels like a tiring journey with a platform crowded by unfinished commitments. Remember, I was talking about those loose ends, that if you do need to tie some type of loose ends, this would be a great opportunity to do that due to the fact that Mercury is in retrograde. Okay. It says it's time to pause at the station and reassess the relationships that are depleting you. For some of you, this is where wedding rings came through for you. Okay. Could be a partnership, could be a friendship, doesn't have to be romantic. It could be any type of relationship. There's this sense of you realizing here in the month of August, kind of reevaluating connections that may be working and connections that may not be working. Okay. Partnerships that may be working, whether it's romantic or non romantic, and partnerships that may be working and may not be working. Okay. So there you go. You have exhausted there. I'll let you see that. And that being said, Libra, I hope that these messages have been insightful. If you love how you were receiving these messages, then feel free to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and join me for my lives, and take a look at the community post. There's lots of updates here in the channel there for you. That being said, thank you so much, Libra, and I will see you soon.